Alright, first I'm going to say sorry for that music in the back, but today I am picking some cherry tomatoes and I'm going to do a basic canning, water bathing canning cherry tomatoes. So all I'm going to do is pick a little. Ben's working on a project that he has, and I have more inside the house. There was only a little bit that was out in the back. This fell off a vine. These were about to ripen, and I don't want nothing to happen, so I'm going to use it for myself. But I'm trying to get basically the ones that are mostly ripe and not diseased. Like this one I won't use because it's diseased. The least diseased it is, and the riper rate is going to be better. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just coming in here trying to pick as many as I can to start water bathing. Now, I'm not going to talk through the whole thing. I'm going to just show you what I'm using and the correct way, because I've been doing it wrong with the water bathing. I never did water bathing before, and what I was told was totally different, and I should have just went by my gut. I'd rather do the long version, because I was always afraid about, you know, I'm doing it wrong, you know. But yep, so now I know. Thank God I just started, and I wasn't continue doing it. But let me get more. I'm gonna get these and we'll start water bathing. I'm excited because I haven't been able to. As you see, I'm still waiting for these. They're starting to turn, but I didn't get too many tomatoes this year, big tomatoes, because my plants didn't make it. But that's butternut squash. I can't wait for that. So I got a lot. So all right, so let me continue this. I'll show, and we'll go inside and get the rest of them that's in the refrigerator and on my counter, and make sure everything looks good before I put them in. About to put them in a jar and go from there. All right, stay tuned. So I got this amount, and I still have tons more here, plus in my refrigerator, which I'm gonna go get. And there's the other ones in the refrigerator. So these were sitting out on my counter, refrigerator. I ate some. You only can eat so much. So now I'm gonna have to go through every one of these, wash them up, especially these ones. Check for the ones that has no marks. Like these are the best ones, has no marks. And I try to get the most cherry-full one, because I'm only doing like maybe 6 pints, you know, and that's it this time. I can keep on doing them. That's what's beautiful about water bathing, as long as you have this stuff. So I'm not going to talk through the whole thing. I'm going to just show you what I'm adding into the jars and what I'm using. So stay tuned. What I'm doing is getting everything set up here. Of course, this is the stuff I'm going to boil once it goes up. I get the tomatoes into the jars. This is extra boiling water. I'm going to put the lids in there, since I'm going to use it anyway for this, just in case I need more. This is on, as I was outside picking, I started putting this stuff on, so now I'm going to have to wrap it up. I'm going to get this water and get started. My jar's over here to wash. You know, I'm doing, like I said, I'm going to wash these, and I'm going to put these lids, this one, and then put them on here, put them in the oven. I see me, I'm a newbie, and I like doing it in the oven. The oven is way easier, 275 for 10 minutes or 120 for 20 minutes. So either way, which way you want to do it, you can. But I think that soap and water, hot soapy water, and then put them in the oven, I think is the fastest, easiest way. I highly recommend it. So let me get these sorted, and let me get this going, and so we can get these, because I'm starting to see these gnats and everything. So, and I'll show you what I'm going to be putting in it. You can put any seasoning you want. So, all right, stay tuned. Okay, I'm doing it backwards. Wash them. Making sure there's no damage or any bruises, because it will change. Like this one, see that? Can't have that. So you want to make sure they're perfect, because you can spoil a whole batch. So now some of these have a little green in it, some don't. Now the ones I had for a while, they were starting to. I might be able to do a couple more batches. I'm not sure, but I'm going to do the ripe ones. I'll put this one aside if I have to. This will be the last ones to go in because I just picked them. You know what I mean? So, but I still want to get them ready. Clean and ready. Alright, stay tuned. I don't want you to, I'm just going to, I'm trying to not talk as much and just let you enjoy what I'm doing here. Sometimes people just don't want to hear your mouth. So, alright, stay tuned. Alright, this is what I got out of it. Plus more, probably will be doing it. What I'm going to do is do 6 pints today, and that's it. Whatever I get out of it. Some of these can ripen anyway. I have them in there, they're done, it beats. I'm getting this to a boil, as you see. This is hot. This is hot. So now I'm going to put the lids in there. Put them in there so they can seal. And then this is starting to boil. This is that spring water that's going to go. So I can actually, since it's hot and it's boiling, water, I get it off. I only did a half an onion and a few little ones. I'm going to put like 2 in each jar. I might put bay leaf in 1 or maybe 3 of them, and then the other 3 is just plain. I might put pepper. It goes with it, and then pickling, and then make sure you use this stuff. So, all right, let me get this together and start getting this to put together here. But another thing too, they tell you make sure you puncture holes, like maybe a few around one of these to get the juices in there. I mean, that's a good idea. So I'm gonna have to do that too. So stay tuned. To see the waste. Any of these tomatoes, and I wanted something different on my shelf. I love pasta roasted. I have to say, roasted garlic, olive oil, tomatoes. Oh man. Highly recommend. Alright, so let me get this done, and then I'll show you. So now that I have them in here, you want to make sure you just tap it down, get as many as you want, because you want them as tight as you want in there. Whoops. Fix it. Make sure there. Alright, so make sure you can put your garlic, whatever seasoning that you're putting in there. So just tap it. As many as you can in there. See, I have plain more. This is perfect. I think that I can do about 6 pints, which is there. Yeah. You want to get them down because of that line, so you can actually fit more. You don't want to have too much air, like you don't want them to float to the top. Push. Do a little push in there. Don't be afraid of it. Some first, but just get as many as you can. I'm going to try to do the rest of these. So stay tuned, and I'll be back soon, and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. And I'll show you me adding the garlic and everything. So. Now you want to make sure you get out the air bubbles anywhere. Make sure it's up to the inch. Remember, this is a very important process right here. This is the sealing part. Alright, so before I do that, I forgot. See, that's another thing too. See, I need to add this stuff, the lemon juice you can add, or you can add this, or vinegar. I prefer this. I heard that this doesn't give it an aftertaste. So they said a 1/4 teaspoon for each pint. So look it up before you do it. What you want to do for each one of these. And the reason why you don't need this if you pressure can. You need it for when you water bathe. Now salt, they tell you to make sure you use the salt. Don't put too much in there because it's only a pint, but I prefer to do half a teaspoon. And I like to use pickle salt. That would have been a disaster. I didn't have this in here. That would have went bad. So make sure you have everything. You know, I'm like all over the place. It seems like I haven't done this for a while, and this is what it looks like. See it? How beautiful that is. And I'm going to stick it in here. I got a total of 6 pints. I think these are pints. Oh, there goes mine. This breaks all the time. See this? I need a new one. It fell in there. Did anything else happen here, guys? I'm going to do my best and just keep on going, talking. Alright, let's get this in there. Now this, when you do water bathing, you have to make sure that it's above the lid at least. It's sealed. Now that you have it in here, I'm going to put more of, this has hot water in the back that I've been doing. You need to bring this back to a boil. But always have boiling water on the side just in case like this. You don't have to wait for it. So I'm going to put the lid on, bring it to a boil. When it comes to a rapid boil, then you time it at 20 minutes. Alright, well it's starting to boil, and that's what we want to do for 20 minutes after it starts rapidly boiling. So stay tuned, and then I'll show you what it looks like after it's done and on here. Alright, stay tuned and I'll be right back with you guys. 30 minutes is up. What I did, the timer did, I moved it, and now I'm going to take them out. Make sure when you take them out, you lift up the lid and not push it. Don't let it stand out. The only fear I ever have doing this is because I don't like it to get cracked. And that's the scary part. Then he busted open. Let's check. Well, there's a lot of space in here. I thought I pushed this down real hard too. You will get spacing. That's one thing I have to practice on, is actually pushing. And I did push it and I kept pushing it down, but I guess they shrunk. Still, they look beautiful. Now you just want to leave it here until you hear the ping. Make sure they sealed. And then that's another thing that you can add on to yourself. I'm happy with it, and I'll be doing more of this. This is something I'm going to be doing with my cherry tomatoes, because I have tons more out there that are not ripe yet. And here in Tennessee, as long as the weather stays, probably have it for a while, like up till November. The tomatoes keep on producing. So yeah. So if you didn't, I would water bait, but make sure you have that citric acid or put lemon or vinegar, something in there. I wouldn't. If you don't have it, then pressure can. Either way, you can still do it, but here's one way that I'm going to be doing my cherry tomatoes probably every year now. So I'm going to just try this out. So, alright guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subbed, please sub to me and hit that notification bell for future videos. And also watch my shorts. So I do a couple of shorts and I try to get out a regular video for you guys. Alright, have a good one.